Flagstaff 831 RLSS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Roughly 31-foot lightweight trailer here, big rear living room, beautiful walk-through middle bathroom. This thing has a very awesome look to it. It's funny because even though it's, you figure, 7 or 8 years old now, a lot of very cool modern looks going on here. This thing was really ahead of its time. I do like seeing things like the slide-out awning toppers, the little blue refrigerator door clips inside, little preventative things like that. That slide topper is a big deal because that is going to keep the very bulk of your debris and weather and harsh conditions from reaching the roof of your slide out. And if you think about it, the roof of your slide is really just an extension of the roof itself of the trailer. This RV is fully laminated, obviously with the exception of the fiberglass nose front there. But the roof, the floor, the sidewalls, even the sides of the slide-out boxes on this are fully laminated. That means they're fully structural, they're more rigid, they're more apt to hold their shape over time, and that's why a lot of people have looked to brands like Flagstaff and Rockwood over the years, because of that longevity, that that assurance, that rigidity that it's going to be there tomorrow. These things are no small investment. You have to make sure that you're making the right one. Pardon me while I shut the door here. Let me swing around so we can get a good view of the back. So this is where you're going to spend most of your time, in the living room, and you can see with that big super slide right there, you have lots and lots of room. Now this is made to feel and look even larger than normal because of the extreme light color interiors. You have your obviously all white cabinetry here, and when we spin around you'll see that the kitchen has stainless steel appliances to further enhance that real sharp, modern, edgy look. And on top of that, all of your fabrics are very light, and you see some very large windows in this model, both in the slide out and especially back here. I put this video together, I do these to kind of show people the good and the bad. Couple things I spotted here. It looks like, my guess is a chair bounced in transit and it caught this shade and pulled it down. That's really not a big deal, it's just an issue of restringing. Something else I spotted was the little telltale sign of a little rust streak right here. That's one of two things. Either at some point there has been a leak, and if there has, then this wouldn't be solid. This would be spongy, and this is still pretty good. My guess for this is these windows condensate, and I think some water got down in this and just sort of bled and wept out the back here, because otherwise this would just be a squishy mess, and it's not that way. So all in all, I do believe this has been pretty well maintained. I see fun little things like well, let me crank this up so I can show you here. They added the roof vent covers over both this living room vent as well as the bathroom. So if it is raining, you can sort of just leave that vent open and running. I've always been a sucker for a breakfast nook. It's something I like to see. Really sweet if you have the grandkids over. I noticed that your cabinet doors in this are seamless. That's something I've always personally liked, because this door is just going to get whooped on over time, just like that. And if there were wooden seams here, over time you could see them split. This being a solid one-piece door, that's not the case. Now notice too that it has the struts to hold itself up, so you don't have to juggle it open with your head. I mentioned laminated roofing. Truly walkable service roof here. Now this up here I was originally a little concerned with, but again, everything is very solid. Everything is right where it should be. I think what we're seeing here is the phenomenon of heat expansion and cooling. And, all of this white that we're seeing is essentially like a sticker wrap over lumber core, meaning real wood with just a sticker wrap. It's far quicker and less labor time from the manufacturer's standpoint than staining wood. If you had to pay their labor time to stain every inch of this or paint it white, I doubt you would buy this trailer because of the various price gap that would, take place. So around the refrigerator, this device, on the inside, it cools air. Law of conservation of energy says that hot energy has to go somewhere, so it gets expelled out the back of the RV. If it wasn't ventilating properly at some point, then it would have collected extra heat inside of this cabinet area up here. And my guess is the air conditioning in the roof up here fighting against the heat buildup inside of here causes paper just to crinkle. Long story short, I don't think that's a leak, but I encourage you to form your own opinion. And that is something most dealers are not going to tell you to do. because they're interested in making a sale. And of course I am too. I would certainly like to earn your business on something. You know, here at our dealership, I'd love to see you shaking hands with one of our salesmen at the end of the day. But I think we need to earn it. We need to do it the right way. You know, if there's something that is a little bit amiss with something, and you're looking to spend, you know, thousands of dollars here, we want you to do it the right way. Something I missed on the way through. This table is freestanding, so if you want to take this thing outside, you can do that. Now notice too the gigantic kitchen countertop extension here. I forgot to set that up, my apologies. But that hooks on here and it has its own support leg, so it actually sticks out to right about this point. It's a good 3 extra foot of countertop space. It's a big deal. I love that white TV. It just really is sharp looking to me. Big pantry here in the kitchen too, and that is something that not a lot of RVs really give you. A lot of rear living rooms like this especially are very weak on that. There's some light for you to kind of see around in there. Big space. Big walk-through middle bathroom. I mentioned that outside, but on the way through I do like to point out they do install nice residential doors in here. These are actual doors, not just cheap camper panel doors that are slapped together. That's a nice residential door, pretty cool. You see another one on the other side of the bathroom. Up here, we do have the bigger Create-A-Breeze fan. Again, this does have the big roof vent cover on it. Now, these big fans, man, if you don't want to run your AC, you want some fresh air, open all the windows and turn that thing on. You will get a breeze forced through your RV. They're very nice. The all-white cabinetry theme continues through here, and especially in a smaller room like the bathroom, it really is a big deal how it opens up. Notice here in the bathroom, we do have an extra closet space here. Ah, shoot, you had to take a look at me. My apologies. Sorry, this is the ugliest thing you're going to see in this trailer, folks. This is it. That's all I got. That's what I was born with. But you see, you do have an extra hanging closet in here. Good for robes or just extra clothes and whatnot. But amazingly, you get extra storage space on the other side of the bathroom as well. So you have tons of hanging room and linen space. And notice too, we have a 5th wheel shower, not a travel trailer tub in here. And that is something I like to see, though it does have, by the way, a garden tub. So if you do need to sit and bathe, you are capable of doing that in this model. What I do like is they have window here, front window for light, and then you have a big door over here with a window in it. So you can get light from 4 including the ceiling vent up here. But you can get ventilation all over the place because you could prop that door open, you could kick that window open, you could really let it breathe in here. Both sides of the bed do have bed stands, so you can you know, keep some alarm clocks or set your phone next to you at night. There is storage under the bed. All kinds of good stuff going on here, even up in the bedroom. So give us a call. Like I said, put your hands on it, form your own opinions. Number here is 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.